Master Sukadeva Goswami, how to stop all these people from going to hell? How to empty the hellish planets? Can we find some method to do it? Then Sukadeva Goswami told him, oh, that is very simple. If somebody does some sin, then according to the Vedic literature, they have to do some prayaschitta. They have to do some prayaschitta. So if they do the prayaschitta, they will be free from sin. And if they do small sin, they have to do small prayaschitta. If they do big sin, they have to do big prayaschitta. Problem solved. He said, but Parikshit Maharaj was not very happy with the answer. He said, Vachit nivartate abhadra, vachit charatitat punaha, prayaschitam apartam manye kunjara sauchavat. He gave a very nice example. He said, my dear sir, have you seen the elephant taking bath? Who has seen elephant taking bath? Has anybody seen? So what the elephant will do? It will take bath and it will become very, very clean. It will take so much time, it will stand in the water, it will take bath. If the elephant sees water, it will become very happy. It will take so much time, it will take bath, it will become very, very nicely clean. After taking bath so nicely and becoming clean, what it will do? It will come and it will throw mud on itself. It will come and it will throw mud. So, same way, a person who does sinful activity, he does some prayaschitta to purify himself. But it is commonly observed that again he goes and does the same sinful activity. Kvachit nivartate abhadra, kvachit charati tat punaha. He goes back to do the same sinful activity. What is the use of such a prayaschitta? No use. No use. Rejected. Rejected. There's no use. Because this is like elephant taking bath. Then Sukadeva Goswami said, okay, you don't like this. What you're telling is correct. I'll give you another solution. What is the solution? Tapasa brahmacharyena, samena cha damena cha, tyagena satya sauchabhyam, yamena niyamena va. He said, let them go into tapasya. Let them follow brahmacharya. Let them follow brahmacharya. Let them control their senses. Let them become equipoised. Let them give up all their wealth. Let them speak only truth. Let them become internally and externally clean. And let them follow all the rules and regulations of Vedic literature. Then they will not do any sin. Then they will not go to hell. Then Sukadeva Goswami, our Parikshit Maharaj told him, do you think this is possible? Do you think this is possible? You are giving a solution which is impractical solution. You are bringing a solution which is impractical solution. And all this story and all is not possible. Even if someone does all these things, still it is found that somebody comes and disturbs him, he does something wrong. Like for example, Vishwamitra was doing so much tapasya. He was doing what? So much tapasya. And then who came to disturb him? Menaka came to disturb him. See, all of us know. Menaka came to disturb him. And how did she disturb him? You know. No dancing business and all. That already Rati came and then she did all the dancing. Okay. And he became very angry with Rati. And he said, I'm going to curse you. She ran away. So, dancing program failure. What Menaka did, you know? Menaka came and she started serving him. And while she was serving him, he was doing tapasya. She came, she cleaned all the place. Every day she put nice garland to him. And every day she made sure that all nice flowers are growing around him, very fragrant flowers. And after some time, she put one ankle bell. You know ankle bell? She put on ankle bell. And then she used to walk with that ankle bell. Chal, 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 chal. Whatever it is, it's called. So simply by hearing that chal, 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 Vishwamitra got disturbed. What is this noise? He opened his eyes, he saw everything is nicely beautiful. He's wearing nice garland. Everything is so clean, beautiful. And immediately he got attracted to Menaka. And then story finished. Story finished. So Therefore, Parishit Maharaj said, first of all, it is impractical. Second of all, even if someone does all these things, there is no guarantee that he will not get crazy. So, sir, rejected. Option 1, rejected. Option 2, rejected. So then Sukadeva Goswami understood that his disciple is very intelligent. Very intelligent. So therefore he told him one very historical incident which was narrated by Agastya Muni. And that historical incident was the incident of one Brahmana named Ajamila. This Brahmana Ajamila, he was a very nice Brahman. He was very nice Brahman and he was very expert in Vedic literature. He had very wonderful and qualified parents and he had a very beautiful wife, was very, very qualified as a Brahmin lady and he was living peacefully in his house. One day his father told him, my dear son, go to the forest and bring some wood, firewood for doing yajna. So then he went to the forest to collect some firewood for doing yajna. And when he was coming out, he saw that one low-class man and low-class woman, they were putting a lot of turmeric and chandan on their body. And they were in a very bad position. They were singing song and they were enjoying with each other. He saw this and then he became very disturbed. And then he knew that he should not see such scenes. He is Brahman, he should not see such things. So he tried to avoid seeing such things, but somehow he was more and more attracted to that scene. He saw that scene and that lady's face, her body, everything got framed in his mind. He came back to his house. He was thinking, I am Brahman. I should not think about this lady. She is a useless lady. She is not very good character. I should not think about her. I have beautiful wife. I can enjoy with my wife. So many things he was thinking. But somehow or other, he was always thinking about this lady. And then he found her and he brought her to his house and kept her as his maidservant. And slowly, slowly, he became so much attracted to the lady that he threw out his parents, he threw out his wife, and then he started living with that lady. And that lady started forcing him to bring a lot of money to drink, to gamble, to do all sorts of sinful activities. So Ajamila, from Brahman number 1, he became rascal number 1. From Brahman number 1, he became rascal number 1. And he had 10 sons with this lady. And somehow or other, he named his last son as son of Narayana. And Ajamila became very old. And he was lying on his bed sick. And he was thinking, oh, I am going to die. At that time, Ajamila saw that there were some terrible beings. They were looking very, very terrible. They were very fearsome and they were ugly looking. Such terrible beings actually came there. And they had a very terrible looking rope. And they put the rope on him. And they were trying to pull the soul out of the body. And Ajamila was shouting, he was so much afraid. And then instinctively he shouted out the name of his last son. And then out of fear he shouted out, Narayana! What did he shout? Not like this. How did I shout? This is better. Huh? I can shout without mic. You want to see? Narayana! So, this way, when he shouted the name of Narayana, immediately 4 beings came, were very, very effulgent, were very beautiful. They had different types of weapons in their hand, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. And they came and then they told Ajamil, do not fear, do not fear, do not fear. And then they, just like that, they removed the rope. And then they told the Yamadutas, you have no business here. Go away. The Yamadutas became very angry. They said, nobody has stopped us from pulling the soul from the body. You know who is our boss? Our boss is Yamaraj. And he is the Lord of Death. And whoever he ordains to die, they have to die. They cannot escape death. So how can you come and stop? How can you come and stop us from taking this man away? Give this back. How can you come and stop us from taking this man away? They asked. And then the Vishnuduta said, why you want to take him away? There's no reason for him to take him away. That the Yamaduta said, what do you mean that there's no reason for taking him away? He is the greatest sinner whom we have ever seen. Our entire future employment depends on him. We are going to put him in every hell and we are going to eternally keep him there. He is our permanent employment guarantee. How come you are telling that he is not going to go to hell? Then the Vishnudutas asked a very important question. That what is dharma and what is adharma? What question they asked? What is dharma and what is adharma? That immediately the Yamaduta said, Veda pranihito dharmo ki adharmasya viparyeha. Vedo narayana sakshat swayambhu iti shushruma. He said, whatever is given in the Vedas is dharma. Whatever is against it is adharma. Whatever is against it is adharma. So where did the Vedas come from? They came directly from Narayana. They are not made by any human being. Swayambhu means they are not made by any human being. This is what we have heard from our authority, who is Yamaraj. Then, very good. Nice answer. Next question. What is the question? Who is the candidate to go to hell? Who is the candidate to go to hell? They said this is easy question. Every day we are answering this question. Those who do sin, they are the candidates to go to hell. Those who don't do sin, they are the candidates to go to hell. Then they told one very interesting thing. When a human being is born, there is no way he can avoid doing sin. There is no way he can avoid doing sin. Therefore, everybody is a candidate to go to hell. What did they say? Therefore, everybody is a candidate to go to hell. There's no exception, Baba. This Buddha also has to go to hell. Then the Yamaduta started laughing. The Vishnudeva started laughing. They said, you people do not know who is a candidate to go to hell, who is a candidate not to go to hell. This Ajamila, he has called out Narayana's name. By calling out Narayana's name, all his sins are removed. So therefore, he is not a candidate to go to hell. You people don't know. You please go back to hell and you ask Yamaraj whether what we are telling is correct or not. Now you don't have any business, you go back. So then the Yamaduta saw that the rope has already been removed and these people are very powerful. They cannot fight with them. So therefore they decided to go back. And when the Yamadutas went back, the Vishnudutas also went back. Ajamila was hearing all these things. Ajamila was hearing all these things. And Ajamila clearly understood that simply by chanting the name of Narayana, once he has been saved from going to hell. Then he started thinking that if I chant the name of Narayana once, I can be stopped from going to hell. Then what if I chant the name of Narayana always? Therefore, he went to Haridwar. And in Haridwar, he started chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then for a long time, he did devotional service, taking a bath in Ganges and chanting the holy name. And after some time, that the same Vishnudutas who actually came and saved him, they came in a golden aeroplane. And then they took Ajamila to Vaikuntha. So, after explaining this history, then Sukadeva Goswami spoke the shloka which we chanted. What is that? Tasmat Sankirtanam Vishnu Jagan Mangalamam Sam Mahatam Gauravya Vidhi Aikantika Nishkritam. He said, therefore, my dear sir, who have born in the Kuruvamsa, that's why he was called as Kauravya, who was born in the Kuruvamsa, Parikshit Maharaj, you please understand that the most important occupation is to chant the holy name. What's the most important occupation? Chant the holy name. You take it seriously so that others will understand. Why he told Parikshit to take it seriously? Okay, very nice answer. Very nice answer. Because Yatha Raja, Tatha Praja. Whatever king does, everybody will follow. Very good answer. Very intelligent boy. What is your name? Huh? Ishan. Ishan is very intelligent. Other than this, there is also one more reason. What is the reason? The reason is that when you are going to die, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. How much money you earned, what property you have, how many children you have, what is your wife doing, how many relatives you have. Nothing matters. Why? Why? Yeah, nobody can come. Nobody can come along with you. Huh? I want to tell you one more story. Very funny story. Okay? Tell you one funny story. One king, he was torturing all his subjects by putting lot of tax. Then all the citizens went to the king, went to one sadhu, because this fellow was torturing so much. So they went to one sadhu. And then they told, our king is so bad, he's putting so much tax on us and he's torturing us like anything. Please, can you do something about this? The sadhu said, okay, okay, I will come and meet the king. So next day he went to the king's palace and he told the king, my dear king, I have very bad news for you. Then king asked, what is the bad news? He said, you are going to die. Then the king got worried, oh, I'm going to die, what will happen to me? Then the sadhu said, there is some good news. What good news? You are going to go to Surga. You go to Surga, then you can drink Somapana, Surapana, you can dance with Apsara. Very nice. He said, the king became happy. Anyway, I'm going to die, but at least I can enjoy there. He became happy. He said, okay, this good news is better than the bad news. Then the sadhu said, but there is one more bad news. What is the bad news now? Anyway, I'm going to Surga, what could be bad? He said, nowadays in Surga, there is too much mosquito. So, all this mosquito bite is creating so much problem in Surga, nobody is able to sleep. Then the king got worried. Oh, what is this in Surga? Also, mosquito is there. Then what will happen to me? I cannot sleep properly. He was thinking. Then the sadhu said, but there is one good news. What is that good news? He said, Indra is giving everybody mosquito net. So when you go there, they will give you a mosquito net also. Then the king became again happy. He said, okay, mosquito net. Okay, even if mosquito is there, at least night time we can put mosquito net and then sleep peacefully. No problem. Okay. Then the sadhu said, but there is one bad news. He said, now what, man? What bad news? He said, I saw through my Jnana Drishti what mosquito net Indra is going to give you. That mosquito net has a big hole. He said, that mosquito net has a big hole. And this fellow got worried. He told Sadhu, can you please ask Indra to change the mosquito net? You have so powerful, you can see so much. Can you do something? He said, no, 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 no. That is the mosquito net you are going to get. There's nothing we can do about it. Then he said, please tell me some way. Then the sadhu told him, when you are dying, take one needle and go. You just stitch the mosquito net and use it. And then he went away. Then the king is thinking, thinking, thinking. Then he finally found, Arey, this fellow fooled me. This fellow made fool of me. Then he said to all his soldiers, he said, bring that fellow back. That fellow is a cheat. He's not a sadhu. Bring him back. So the soldiers went takadak, 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 and then they caught him and then they brought him back to the king. And the king asked that, you think I am fool? You think I am fool? You are trying to fool me. You told me such a nice story and you told me that you go with a needle and you can stitch your own mosquito net. You think I am fool? Huh? Why did you tell me like this? Then the sadhu told, my dear king, you are indeed fool. You are indeed fool. You know very well that you cannot even take one needle when you are going to die. Why are you putting so much tax on your citizens? Why are you putting so much tax on your citizens? Immediately the king understood what foolishness he is doing. So therefore, the most critical moment when we are having this body, the most critical moment is the moment of death. At that moment, you have to leave everything. Even if you want to take it, you cannot take it. You have to leave everything. Nothing will matter. Your degree, your wealth, your position, your fame, your name, nothing will matter. Nothing will come with. Okay. So Parikshit is in that situation where he is going to die. So, what is that dying man's shelter? What is that dying man's shelter? The dying man's shelter is the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. That is the dying man's shelter. Because that name will actually take him to Vaikuntha, Goloka, wherever he has to go, not heaven. Heaven, if you go, you have to come back again. Heaven is a very bad place. It is not a very good place. You know, Indra was in heaven. Okay. Then there was one demon born. His name was Hiranyakashipu. You know about Hiranyakashipu? Did you see that movie Mahavatar Narasimha? Then what happened in heaven? They showed, no, that this Hiranyakashipu went with all the missiles, and then he put he put all the missiles, and then what he did? He made all the life of all the people in the heavenly planet miserable. So therefore, heaven is not a very good place to go. Don't go there, okay? So where we have to go? We have to go to Vaikuntha, we have to go to Goloka, right? We should go to Vaikuntha or Goloka. We should not go to heaven. Heaven is not a very good place. Some demon will come, will make our life miserable. So no need to go to heaven. So dying man's shelter is the holy name. So therefore, Sukadeva Goswami told Parikshit Maharaj, you take it seriously. You are a dying man. You take it seriously because everybody is watching that what shelter you are taking. And intelligent people will understand that if a dying man is taking shelter of the holy name, that means what I should do? I should also take shelter of the holy name because I am also going to die one day. And that day, whatever I am believing, what I am believing in, Bhagavatam is saying, Dehapatya Kalatra Adishau, Atma Sainyeshau, Asatsau, Api. Dehapatya means that which is connected to the body, like all our relatives, wife, husband, children, paraphernalia, car, bus, property. A man is thinking that this is my protection. This is my protection. A woman is also thinking this is my protection. Atma Sainya. Sainya means what? Army. Atma Sainya means this is my army. Whatever I have created in this world is my army. This army is going to protect me. I have so many assets. I have so many assets. My asset list is very, very strong. My asset list is very, very strong. But actually, Bhagavatam is telling it is not asset, it is asat. It is a sat. It is not a sat. It is a sat. Asat means what? Impermanent. It is impermanent. Whatever you are thinking which is permanent is impermanent. Why it is impermanent? Because the asset will also destroy. The fellow who is possessing the asset will also get destroyed. What will happen? Asset will also get destroyed. The fellow is possessing the asset he will also get destroyed. Tesham pramatto nidhanam. But people are so mad. Nidhanam, pramatta means they are so mad. They are seeing every day what they are seeing. Cat is dying. Dog is dying. Mosquito is dying. Human beings are dying. My father died, his grandfather died, his great-grandfather died, everybody is dying. But this fellow is thinking, I will not die. He is thinking, I will not die. Therefore, he is madman. Therefore, he is madman. Therefore, he is madman. So, Tesham Pramatto Vidanam. Pashyan Apina Pashyati means that he is seeing. This is the reality. What is the reality? Krishna is saying, Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityur. Dhruvam janma mritasya cha. If you are born, the only reality which is very, very clear is that we have to die. And when we are died, the only reality which is very, very clear is that we will be born again. So this is the only reality. In between, so many things can happen or it need not happen. So therefore, Bhagavatam is saying that you please watch what is the shelter of a dying man. And when you are living, if you are intelligent, you take shelter of that. Because that is what is going to stay with you. Right? So therefore, Bhagavatam is saying, Krishna Varnam Kusha Krishnam Sangha Upangastra Parshadam Yajnehi Sankirtana Praye Yajantihi Sumedasaha. Sumedasaha means the most intelligent person. The most intelligent person is doing the most intelligent investment. What is that investment? That investment which cannot be taken away when the body is finished. That investment which cannot be taken away when the body is finished. I am not saying don't do other investment. You do other investment, no problem, because body is there, you have to maintain the body. So in order to maintain the body, you have to do all that investment. You put some, whatever you are putting, you put real estate, gold, share, whatever you want to do, you do, no problem. But with the understanding that whatever I am putting is not going to come with me. Is not going to come with me. So I need to equally give importance to some investment which is going to come with me. What is that investment? That investment doesn't cost any money. It only costs little time and the heart to open the mouth and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Sometimes I make people chant like this. I say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. But somebody in the crowd will sit like this. They will not open their mouth. They will not chant. Why? Because they think that they should not open their mouth also. They think that they should not open their mouth also. So the point is that in order to maintain the body, some economic development is required. That is true. Nobody can deny that. So therefore, some job you should go, some money you should save. According to your own karma, you will do some job, you will save some money. That is all fine. You will have some nice family. This is all very good. But one should think that what is going to happen after death. An intelligent person should not only think what is going to happen up to death. An intelligent person should also think that what is going to happen after death. That is called intelligence. Because we are very shrewd in making future plan, making retirement plan. We put so many schemes, SIP, TAP, TIP, so many things. And then we say that I will make so much money. By the time I am retiring, I will have pots and pots of money. And I will put all that money in a swimming pool and I will swim inside that money. And we are thinking like that. That's okay, no problem. You make swimming pool and swim inside that money. That's okay. But what is the time when you are going to die? What is going to come with you? So therefore, an intelligent person should think about it. Intelligent person should think about it. And what is going to come with us? The holy name is going to come with us. What is the proof? The proof is the history of Ajabila. That the holy name actually came with him at the right time. So therefore, one person will say, I will also keep my son's name as Narayana. And anyway, at the time of death, somehow I will try to call my son. And then that time I will call Narayana and I will go home. Right? You will say like that. But what is the guarantee that you will call his name Narayana? Because anyway, nowadays you keep the name Narayana and then they make that sound very, very short. Nar, tur, tur. Like that, they keep one name. But they keep one nice name, and after that, they keep one short name. Tinku, Pinku, Chinku, like that. Huh? So then they give them Narayana and calling him Tinku, Tanku, Tinku, Pinku, Chinku. Then finally, at the time of death, Tinku, Pinku. I heard the Yamadutas are named Chinku, Pinku, Tinku, and all. Then they will come because they are their name like that. They will come and they will start. Why you call me? Anyway, we are supposed to come. Why did you call us so urgently? So therefore, the point is that an intelligent person should not only think of maintaining this body, but he should also think of maintaining the soul, which is his own identity, because we are not this body. It's very easy to understand. It's not very difficult philosophy. Every day you see at the mirror, and then you know that you are not this body. Because 10 years, when you're 10 years, we had one body. When you're 20 years, you have another body. When you're 30 years, another body. 40 years, another body. 50 years, another body. But we are responding to the same call. We are not telling that after 10 years, 20 years, no, body has changed, so I have become a different person. No. So, therefore, it is not very difficult to understand that we are not this body. So, therefore, we should invest something for ourselves also. We are doing so much investment for our body. That's okay. But we should also do some investment for ourselves, the spirit soul, our identity. What is that investment we should do? We should do that investment of chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So what is this Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Why should we chant this Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Because just now we saw in Bhagavatam, Ajamila chanted Narayana's name. So why are you introducing Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Why can't we chant Narayana's name? No harm, we can chant Narayana's name. But chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra has some special potential. What is the special potency? The most important thing in chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra is that this is authorized for this particular time, this yuga. Why? Because in the Upanishad, it is stated that Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama iva kevalam kalau nasteva gatirati. So the only way to remove all the misgivings of Kali is to chant the holy name, Harinama, to chant the Harinama. And okay, everything is Harinama only. Why Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Why not some other mantra which is Harinama? So for that, again, the Vedic literature is giving answer. What is the answer it is giving? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Namna Kali Kalvisha Nashanam. Nataha Parataropayah Sarva Vedeshu Drishtati. If already we have established Veda Pranihito Dharmo. Whatever is told in the Vedas is Dharma. So in Vedas, what it is saying, that in the age of Kali, this 16 syllable mantra or this 16 mantra, this 16 word mantra, Shodashakam Namna, 16 name mantra, this should be chanted. Why it should be chanted? It should be chanted to remove all the defects of Kali. And especially, normally to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, lot of qualification is required. What is required? Lot of qualification is required. In order to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we should have many special qualifications. But what happened in Kali Yuga, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra was brought by Lord Chaitanya and it was given to us. So what is the speciality of Lord Chaitanya bringing this and giving to us? Because the speciality is Lord Chaitanya, who is Krishna, but he is in the mood of Srimati Radharani. He is in the mood of Srimati Radharani. What is so special about the mood of Srimati Radharani? For that I have to tell you one more story. Once when Radharani was a very small girl, she went for a picnic and then she stayed in Krishna's house for some time. And after staying in Krishna's house for some time, she came back to her house. And then her father asked her that how was your stay in Krishna's house? Everything was all right. She said, yes, everything was all right. Everything was excellent. I was taken care very well. There's only one problem. So then her father asked, what is the problem? She said that there is one blue color boy in that house. His name is Krishna. That fellow is the problem. So then the father asked, what is the problem with that boy? I heard he's a very nice boy. What is the problem? She said, yeah, he is very nice, but he is doing something which is not nice. So what is that he is doing which is not nice? Then she said, Nanda Maharaj has put Krishna as the in charge to distribute prasadam to everybody who is coming to their house. And Krishna is also giving so much prasadam to everybody. When they are coming in the house, he is giving so much prasadam to everybody. They say, oh, this is very nice. Why are you complaining? She said, no, there is one problem. What is the problem? But he is insisting anybody who wants to take prasadam, they should come with their own vessel, patra. They should come with their own patra. And if somebody is coming without patra, he is telling, no patra, no prasad, run away. So I did not like that, she said. Then immediately her father, he sent a message to Nanda Maharaj saying that Radharani is telling like this, please ask Krishna why he is not giving prasadam to people who is coming without patra. Then Nanda Maharaj went and asked Krishna, hey Krishna, why are you doing like this? We have so much of prasadam lying. Why are you not giving people prasadam who is coming without patra? Why don't you give them? Krishna said, anyway, they are coming to take prasadam. They don't know that they have to bring patra. They don't know. They are so careless. They are coming without patra. Send them back one time, next time they will come with patra. This is how these people will learn. Otherwise, they will not learn. So therefore, it is correct. No patra, no prasad. Then Nanda Maharaj thought, this is also correct to me. So he went back, he sent back message to his friend that Krishna is telling like this, now how to argue with him. Then they both decided to ask him in the Radharani that you are telling that you don't like Krishna sending people away because they don't have patra. But when we ask Krishna, he is giving valid reason. He is telling if you send them away once, next time they will come with patra. So he is giving valid reason. Now what to do? We are in a fix. Radharani said, no, this is all no problem at all. A simple solution to this problem. What is the solution? She said, first of all, keep lot of patra with you at the place where you are distributing prasad. Somebody is coming with patra, give them prasad. Somebody is not coming with patra, first of all, give them the patra and then give them prasad. This is Radharani's mood. This is Radharani's mood. Whether you are patra or not patra to receive Krishna's mercy, she first of all wants to create your qualification, then she wants to give you Krishna's. This is the mood of Srimati Radharani. Because she wants everybody to get Krishna's mercy. So that mood Lord Chaitanya took and then he came. And with that mood, he brought the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So therefore, Lord Chaitanya is not seeing whether we are qualified or we are not qualified. He is not seeing. He is simply giving us the mercy. He is simply giving us the opportunity to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But people are so unfortunate that they think, what is this Hare Krishna Mahamantra? So easy, any child can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Correct? No, you can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, right? Can you chant? Chant.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama.
See, chant. So easy. So easy. So people think, oh, what is this? It's so easy. But anything great should be complicated. We think that anything great should be complicated. That is why in English we have a phrase called rocket science. In English we have a phrase called rocket science. People say, is it rocket science? They say, why? They think rocket science is great. So therefore, we always make this complex nature and greatness some relationship. We make some relationship between complex nature and relationship. Anything which is simple, we think that it is not worth. Anything which is simple, we think that it is not worth. But this is the trick. This is the trick. What is the trick? The trick is that the most complex thing has been simplified in the most easiest manner. And it has been given to us. So therefore, unless someone is intelligent, a person will not be able to understand the value of. Anyone who is not very intelligent, he will think, I love the balcony. Why? He doesn't have intelligence. He doesn't have intelligence. He thinks that anything great should be very complicated. Om Tatchamya Ravanimahe Gatam Yagyayam Gatam Yagyapataye Daivi Swastirastunaha Swastir Manushebhyaha Urdvanjika Sabeshajam Shanno Astudvipade Sanchatuspade Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Very, very right? Did you understand anything? Nothing you understood, correct? At least I know the meaning of what I chanted. But we think, oh, nice mantra, okay? Nice chanting. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. What is this? Anybody can chant. What is this? Anybody can chant. So, this is the trick. This is the trick. This is the trick. Because Hare Krishna Mahamantra, this is called Mahamantra because it contains the essence of every mantra in the Vedas. I chanted from Rig Veda. This is the invocation of Purusha Sukta. This invocation is meant to bring auspiciousness to everybody. The person who is hearing, the person who is chanting, to the whole world, to the animals, to the human beings. For everybody, it is meant to cause auspiciousness. So the invocation of the Purusha Sukta, it is there in Rig Veda. Okay. So, but Hare Krishna Mahamantra is just not meant to cause auspiciousness. It is actually meant to give love of Godhead. It is not just meant to cause auspiciousness. It is meant to give love of Godhead, which is not so easily achieved. It is meant to give that love of Godhead. But it has been very much simplified by Mahaprabhu. Why? He wants to see whether you are intelligent enough to take up the process or not. If you are intelligent, you will chant. If you are not intelligent, you will just be carried away by so many things. Traigunnya Vishaya Veda, Nishtraigunyo Bhavarjuna, Nirdando, Nitya Sarvasto, Nitya Yoga Kshema, Atmavam. Says, Yamam Pushpitam Vacham, Pravadanti Paschitaha, Vedavadaratam Partha, Nanyakasti iti Vadina. The Vedas are having many beautiful mantras. And they are all very sweet to hear, especially if you chant properly, they are all very sweet to hear. That's why it's called Pushpitam Vacham. Then you start thinking there's nothing greater than this, there's nothing greater than this. But really what is great is to become servant of Krishna. How to become servant of Krishna? How to become servant of anybody? How to become servant of anybody? Immediately you can go and serve. Suppose you know which company you are working, sir. You are working for which company? One company. So in your company, I will come and say tomorrow onwards I am serving your company. Okay? If you agree, you will agree? No, why? Why you will not agree? First of all, you say give your CV, man. First of all, go give your CV. Ask for, put some application. I want to see whether you are qualified or not qualified. Then you can come and do some service, right? So there is a process of doing service. There's a process of doing service. Not that I will go and tell, hey, I'm coming for your company tomorrow, I'm serving, okay? It will not work like that. It will not work like that. If you're in one company, it will not work like that. With Krishna, it will work or what? What to do service, go and do service. How it will work? How it will work? It will not work. It will not work. First of all, you have to put what? Application. First of all, you have to put application. Then they will see whether you have qualification. Then whether see whether you have qualification. If you put application, then you say they have qualification. Then even if you have qualification, they will see whether they have vacancy. Whether they have vacancy. If they have vacancy, Still, if they like you, they will take you. If they don't like you, they will not take you. Very simple, very simple. So therefore, this Hare Krishna Mahamantra is the application. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the application. This is the application. When we chant Hare Krishna, then we are requesting, Hey Krishna, Hey Srimati Radharani, please engage me in your service. What we are requesting? Please repeat. Hey Krishna, Hey Srimati Radharani. Why? Only Krishna? No? Without wife, you can go to the husband. Huh? 1 minute, you will get thrown out. Huh? So if you want to go to the husband, first of all, you have to go to the wife. You have to say, Madam, how are you? And if she likes, she will tell the husband, this guy is nice, he's always putting salam. Do something for him. Huh? Otherwise, you directly go, husband, no time, run away. So therefore, Hey Krishna, Hey Srimati Radharani, please engage me in your service. This is the meaning of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This is the meaning of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So when we put the request, then the request itself becomes the first qualification. When you put the request itself becomes the first qualification because nobody is requesting. Nobody is requesting. Everybody is thinking, I am great man, why should I serve? They are thinking what? I am great man, why should I serve? People should serve me, why I should go and do service, right? Now we are saying to Krishna and Radharani, I am not great, I want to do some service. So the first qualification is the request itself. Then the second qualification is that when we actually chant the holy name, when we hear the chanting of the holy name, Shunvata Swakata Krishna, Punya Shravana Kirtanaha, Hridayamtastohi Abhadrani, Vidunoti Sugrut Satham. What is the meaning of this sloka? That when we actually chant the holy name, when we hear the holy name, Krishna is thinking, oh, this fellow is telling my name, he's telling Radharani's name, he's asking for some service. Now I should do something for this guy because there are so many people, they are not asking also, this fellow is asking. So let me clean his heart. Let me clean his heart. Vidunoti. Vidunoti means Vikrishta Rupena Dhunoti. Dhunoti means cleaning. Vikrishta Rupena Dhunoti means completely cleaning our heart. So who is completely cleaning our heart? Who is completely cleaning our heart? Krishna. Say loudly, no? Okay. Say loudly. Because you are not doing any work, okay? You are sitting and enjoying. Who is doing the work? He is doing. At least give credit to him. Say his name loudly. Krishna is cleaning my heart. You don't even want to give credit. Who is cleaning? Krishna. Why? He is doing all the hard work. You don't even want to say his name. Who is cleaning the heart? Krishna. Very nice. So we should remember these things. We should remember these things. It's very, very difficult to clean the heart and all. It's not like some simple thing, okay, one floor, one mop, we clean. It's not like that. It's very difficult to clean the heart. Why? From time immemorial, we have accumulated so much dust in the heart. From time immemorial, they accumulated so much dust in the heart. All the dust Krishna is cleaning. He is doing heavy duty cleaning work. Okay. So therefore, we should be very thankful to him. So by cleaning our heart, he is bringing the next qualification. He is giving the next qualification. And then what is the third qualification? The third qualification is that we don't know how to serve them. We don't know how to serve them. So therefore, what Krishna does, that when we chant the holy name, he brings us in association of people who know how to serve Krishna. What he does? He brings us in the association of people who know how to serve Krishna. And that person is the spiritual master. So he brings us in association of the spiritual master. The spiritual master knows how to serve Krishna. And the spiritual master is teaching us how to serve Krishna. He is teaching us. Shri Vigdaharadana Nityanana Shringara Tanmandira Manjanado Uktasya Bhaktam Shaniyunjatopi Vande Guru Sri Charanahavindam. How to decorate the deity, how to serve, how to pray to the deity. Shri Vigraha Aradhana Nitya Nana. Nana means different type of Aradhana, how to do the deity, and how to decorate the deity, Shringara, and how to clean the temple, Mandira, Marjanado. What are the different ways we can engage in service? Everything who is teaching? Who is teaching?
Krishna. Spiritual master. Spiritual master.
Spiritual master is teaching. Okay, you should be very alert in my class because I will keep asking questions. This is the only way I can make sure that you are not sleeping. So, who is teaching? Spiritual master is teaching. So then what is the third step? That is the holy name brings us in association of the spiritual master and the devotee, so that we can actually practically render some service to Krishna. That is why we are doing Arati. That is why we are doing Arati. By doing Arati, we are training ourselves how to serve Krishna, and then we are singing, and then we are dancing. Everything we are doing, we are making some training how to serve Krishna. We are cooking nice prasad. All these things we are training how to serve Krishna. So this way, when we become trained how to serve Krishna, and when we actually do that service, now we are getting into the job. When we actually do that service, then we can actually understand that how blissful is chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So therefore, the only property which is going to come with you after the death is what?
Hare
Harinam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare is the only property which is going to come with you after death. So therefore, very intelligently, we should invest into this property. And in order to invest into this property, we don't have to spend any money. We have to simply open our mouth and chant. That is what is required. We have to simply open our mouth and chant. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Okay, thank you very much. Any question, comment? Oh, somebody has raised their hand.
Okay.
Oh, they put the hand down.
Hare Krishna. Those are online, please unmute yourself. You can ask questions. We know who is asking. Okay. Before they get ready, let me say a few words about them. Then we have question answers. For the question answer can go on to some more time. So we are very thankful to this grace Lila Prabhu for coming here in this association. Probably is so busy. I don't know. Somehow I begged, requested. Yes, kindly agree. So just to give a few words about Lila Prabhu. Lila Prabhu is disciple of His Holiness Jaffar Guru Maharaj. Got initiated in 2003 and rendered various services in his Yatra List, Dubai, got Damodar List. While working there, he was in a very high position, very highly paid job, left everything, and then he went to Mayapur, and then he started 3 days Bhakti Shastri there, then Bhakti Shastri in Dubai, then went to Mayapur. Later in 2012, he moved to Mayapur, went there, completed Bhakti Vaibhava course, Mayapur Institute, and then he is known for his keen sense of analysis and practical presentation of the philosophy in a manner relevant to the day-to-day life. Also, he has very high ability of draw, connect, and synthesize the concepts from the various scriptures while presenting them in a simple and interesting manner. Also, his rich experience in management, both his career and his services, member of Mayapur senior management, enables him to draw and present concepts of spiritual management eloquently based on Srila Prabhupada's purpose. Other than the regular Shastri courses, he and his wife, Her Grace Lila Devidas Mataji, teach the course Krishna Conscious Grahastha. This is an important point. We are all Grahastha. How Grahastha should work together. It's a nice example. We can ask Prabhuji. You must attend for all householders, aspiring householders, and the Grahastha counselors. The course based on exclusively on Srila Prabhupada's teaching and is blend of fine philosophy and practical realization of the couple in their own journey as in Krishna conscious family. So with this, let's welcome Prabhuji should have done this before, but anybody is not there, I thought I can do it now. So let's welcome Prabhuji by chanting once Hare Krishna mantra.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna. Devotees have any questions, please raise your hand. I'll bring the mic.
One thing I wanted to ask is, Lila and Jaga and Nagar, they are very common to what immediately from their simple reaction. But you see, Bharata Maharaja was very, very fierce. He had to undergo 3 lifetimes just because of a small mistake. So why is that? And another thing, this question has been in my mind. See, always you can see Prabhupada's book, he always says you have to fall down to the feet of Krishna, like not Radha. Yeah.
Okay.
Because actually they are servants of Radha, so why we are taking like that.
Okay. So, the first question you asked was that about Bharat Maharaj. Yeah, Bharat Maharaj. Yeah. So the point is that in Bengali there is a proverb. What is the proverb? Teaching the daughter-in-law by teaching the daughter. I'll explain it a little bit. So the son gets married and daughter-in-law is coming to the house. She is new to the house. She doesn't know how to behave in the house. She doesn't know how to cook according to this house standard. She doesn't know anything. Okay. She has been trained by her mother, at least supposed to be. Okay. Trained by her mother. But she has come to a new place and there are many things she has to learn here. But the point is that when she makes a mistake, if the mother-in-law will criticize the daughter-in-law, then there will be big politics. Okay. So therefore, what the mother-in-law does is that she calls the daughter and then she tells her that what palya you have made today? There is not enough salt. You didn't put this masala like this. This palya is not at all good. You should properly learn how to make palya. No, how many times I have taught you that you should make masala like this, you should put this much salt, all these things. Okay. No, it is not that the daughter doesn't know how to make it. She knows very well. And she also knows that she is not getting the chastisement. Who is getting the chastisement? The daughter-in-law. The daughter-in-law is standing and listening. She also knows the chastisement is coming to me because she also knows that the mother-in-law also knows that the palya was not made by daughter. She knows that I only made it. So instead of scolding me, she is scolding her. But at least there is no politics. At least there is no politics. Right? So this is called teaching the daughter-in-law by teaching the daughter. Who is the daughter-in-law? We are the daughter-in-law. Who is the daughter? Bharat Maharaj is the daughter. So Bharat Maharaj is the daughter. Who is the daughter-in-law? We are the daughter-in-law. Who is the mother-in-law? Krishna is the mother-in-law. So he is not teaching Bharat Maharaj, he is teaching us. So therefore, we should not think that when the Pandavas are suffering, Pandavas are such great souls, no? It is said in the Shastra that anyone who is protected by Dharma, Achyuta and Vipra, they should never suffer in this world. What is said in the Shastra? Anyone who is protected by Dharma, Achyuta and Vipra, they should never suffer in this world. For them, there is no suffering. Now, the Yudhishthira Maharaj is Dharma personified. Yudhishthira Maharaj is Dharma personified. And Krishna is always with them. 24 hours, Krishna is with them only. And they are the favorite of all the Brahmanas. The Brahmanas are always blessing them. The Brahmanas are always blessing them. But see how much the Pandavas have suffered. It is unnatural that the Pandavas should suffer because it goes against the established rule of this world that anyone who is protected by Dharma, Achyuta, Vipra, they should not suffer. It goes against the established rule of this world, but they suffer like anything. They suffer like Anything from the birth till the death, they are suffering. Right? Why they are suffering? Because Krishna is teaching us, who is the daughter-in-law, by teaching the Pandavas, who is the daughter. So if they don't go through suffering, and in that suffering, if they don't remain Krishna conscious, how we are going to learn how to remain Krishna conscious when we are suffering? The moment we will get headache, we will say, hey, headache today, no chanting, okay? What we will say? Headache today, no chanting. No chanting. We'll say like this, correct? But when Dhritarashtra, this hand is cut and this hand is also cut and he is chanting the holy name, what has happened? This hand is cut and this hand is also cut. Both hands are cut. And what he is doing? He is remembering Krishna. He is chanting the holy name. If Dhritarashtra will not do that, how will we chant when we are having headache? How will we chant when we are having headache? Then we will say, oh no, today headache, Baba, no chanting, okay? Holiday for chanting. I'm going to go to doctor. But then Dhritarashtra is chanting the holy name with both hands cut. Then we have to think, Are, I have both hands, I have head also here, little headache is there. If Dhritarashtra can chant the holy name on the battlefield with both the hands cut, why I cannot chant with little headache? This is shame on me. Let me take the chanting beat and chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Otherwise, at the first available excuse, we will hang the chanting beat and then we will remain happy, right? So therefore, in order for us to understand how to remain Krishna conscious while suffering in this material world, if you see in Bhagavatam, everybody is suffering. You find one fellow in Bhagavatam who is happy. You find one fellow in Bhagavatam who is happy. Nobody is happy. But they are very happy. Why they are very happy? Because even though they are suffering, they are remembering Krishna. So therefore, they are very... So everybody in Bhagavatam is in trouble. And they are not having small trouble. They are having big trouble. A child may think, oh, today my father, he scolded me, so I will not chant. I am mood out. I will not chant. I am mood out, so I will not chant. But then if you think of Prahlad Maharaj, Hiranyakashipu is trying to kill him. Hiranyakashipu is trying to kill him. His own father is trying to kill him. And then what Prahlad Maharaj is doing? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. My father is not killing me. He only told that I am a stupid guy. He gave me to Gali. He is not killing me. So why I should not chant? You see, in order for us to take inspiration when we are suffering and to remember Krishna, somebody has to show how to remember Krishna while we are suffering. So that is why they are all doing all this. Okay. Clear? Okay. Now the second question. That's a very dangerous question. You asked it. So I am going to give you answer. Okay. You said that why Prabhupada is telling we should catch Krishna's feet. Why not Radharani's feet? It is impossible to catch Radharani's feet because Krishna is catching Radharani's feet. That feet is not available for you. It's a very difficult question. Okay. Next. Any other question? Anybody else?
Any other question?
Hare Krishna. Please make sure that she gets some prasad. Yes, yes. Don't get into it.
I'm just saying so
See, the point is that as long as husband and wife are together, we are allowed to be together. That time we should cooperatively do devotional service. But a time will come when you have to fly your plane on your own. A time will come where both can fly together. But a time will come when you will fly the plane on your own. At that time, you should be ready to fly the plane on your own. Up to that time, it is okay. You can fly together. Anyway, you cannot play together forever, no. Correct? Anyway, you cannot do it forever. So somebody will go in the front, somebody will go at the back, mostly. Very rare that both of them will go at the same time. Somebody will go at the front, somebody will go at the back. So you should be ready. You should be ready. That somebody may go at the front, somebody may go at the back. But at least as long as they're there, you should do it together. Okay? Clear? Any question? Anybody else? Don't feel shy. You ask, no problem.
The example you told how to teach the daughter-in-law with the daughter. If the daughter is not there,
The daughter is not there, but Krishna has many daughters, no problem. But how to teach practically, you're asking, right?
Yes.
So anyway, nowadays daughter-in-law is not staying with mother-in-law, and she is not learning from mother-in-law also. If mother-in-law try to teach, daughter-in-law will teach the mother-in-law in the modern world. So you don't have to worry about all these things. As long as mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, everybody is chanting the holy name, you'll be happy. Okay? As long as everybody is chanting the holy name, you'll be happy. That's it. In Kali Yuga, this much only you can do. You cannot do more than this. You cannot even try to teach at all. Okay? Yes.
So many examples we have. But in our life, only we have so many sins and so many price sacrifices also we do. Like and you were told that you have to do prashita. So what is that prashita and how do we come to know whether we have done the sin of price sacrifices?
So the greatest prayaschitta one can do, the whole moral of the story is that the greatest prayaschitta one can do is to chant the holy name. So that is the prayaschitta you have to do, because when you chant the holy name, it not only removes the sinful reaction, it also removes the tendency to do sin. There are two things. One is sinful reaction, the other one is the tendency to do sin. It removes the tendency to do sin also.
When quickly some further definitely going to do right. Not only there are so many things. So when you do chanting, so automatically it will vanish all the.
Okay, I understood your question. I'll give you a technical answer for this. Okay. In a household life, it is impossible to avoid sin. Knowingly or unknowingly, in household life, there are 5 places where sin is being done. The first place is broom. When you use a broom, sin is being done. Second place is water pot. When you transfer water from one vessel to another vessel, sin is being done because it causes so many living entities to die. The third place is lighting fire. So when you light fire, then again it causes many living entities to die. Therefore, sin is being done. The fourth place is, nowadays we can call it as mixie. I don't know what they call in grinding stone. So that is the fourth place. And the fifth place is place where you make powder. So mixie grinder you keep, for modern parlance, you keep mixie grinder. These 5 places are places of sin according to Shastra in a Grahastha's household. Okay. In order to get relieved from these 5 places of sin, Grahastha should every day do 5 types of yajna. This is called the Panchamaha yajna. It's called Panchamaha yajna. And Grahastha should do 5 types of yajna. It's called Panchamaha yajna. What are the Panchamaha yajna? The Panchamaha yajna is the yajna. The first yajna is to please the devatas. It is called Deva yajna. The second yajna is to please the different rishis and munis because they are given as Shastra. This is called the Shastra yajna. The third yajna is to please the forefathers because through them only we got the body. It is called Pitru yajna. Then the fourth yajna is to please all the living entities. It is called Atiti Yajna. And then Deva, what we did, no, all the living entities is Bhuta Yajna. Okay. Then the fifth Yajna is to take care of the guest. It is called Atiti Yajna. So what we have to do? Deva Yajna, then Shastra Yajna, Bhuta Yajna, Pitru Yajna, Atiti Yajna. You should do it every day. You should do it every day. Every day you should do it. According to Shastra, it is incumbent on the householder to do Panchamahayajna every day. If he doesn't do Panchamahayajna, he will go to hell. He will go to hell. There is no remedy from this. There is no remedy from this. Clear? Okay. Now, what we are telling, you chant the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So when you chant the holy name, you are actually praying to Krishna. When you are praying to Krishna, you are praying to all the 33 crore demigods. Why? Because within the Krishna's form, all the 33 crore demigods are residing. When Krishna showed his Virat Rupa to Arjuna, in that Virat Rupa, he actually showed how all the 33 crore demigods are there. So therefore, by praying to Krishna, Deva Yajna is done. So when you read Prabhupada books, then what you are doing, you are reading Shastra. So by reading Prabhupada book, Shastra Yajna is done. Then when you chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra loudly, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. This sound vibration is causing auspiciousness to all the living entities, including plants, including animals, including insects, including human beings. It is causing auspiciousness to all the living entities. So therefore, Bhuta Yajna is done. Okay. So when you donate for prasadam distribution, Atiti Yajna is done. What is left? Pitru Yajna. So when a person actually starts chanting the holy name seriously, then all the Pitrus become very satisfied because they understand that this fellow one time or other will go and reach Vaikuntha. When he goes and reaches Vaikuntha, all of us will also be relieved. So therefore, the Pitrus become very satisfied when one starts chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Therefore, what happened? Pitru Yajna is also done. Where is the sin? Where is the sin? Where is the sin? No. Therefore, what you should do? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. That is why in Shastra it is said that it is Shotarshakam Nam Kali Kalmisha Nashadam. Because in Kali Yuga, it is impossible to do Panchamahayajna. It is impossible to do Panchamahayajna. Why it is impossible to do Panchamahayajna? It is very difficult to get a Brahmana first. Very difficult to get a Brahmana first. Nowadays, if you want to get a Brahman to do an Yajna, first of all, he will give you a rate. He will say, this much is my rate to come and do Yajna. It cannot be done like that. Cannot be done like that. Neither we know how to maintain a Brahman, nor the Brahman knows how to maintain himself in Kali Yuga. The defect is on both sides. What is that? We don't know how to maintain a Brahman. We don't know that if a person is a Brahmana, that we should spontaneously give to him so that he does not have to ask. We don't know that. We are so ignorant that in Kali Yuga, we don't know how to maintain a Brahman. The Brahmins are so ignorant that they don't know how to maintain themselves also. Both sides mistake. So therefore, Panchamahayajna and all, it is not possible. What we can do? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. So when Hare Krishna Mahamantra is chanted, Panchamahayajna is done. So therefore, every day, everybody should do 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Because that is the minimum number of rounds which is prescribed. So when one does, by following the rules and regulations, 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, then he is fulfilling all his obligations. Deva Rishi Bhutaptranam Pitranam Nayam Putranam Narini Charajan Sarvatmana Yat Sharanam Sharanyam Gater Mukundam Parihritya Krityam. This is what Bhagavatam is saying. That you are obligated to Devas, you are obligated to Rishis, you are obligated to the living beings, Bhuta. You are obligated to your relatives, apta. You are relative, you are obligated to your servants, kinkara. How to get relieved of the obligation? How to get relieved of the 5 type of sin? How to get relieved of 5 type of obligation? Sarvatmana yat sharanam sharanyam gatir mukundam parihruti krityam. You please take shelter of that person that everybody is taking shelter of. That is Mukunda, Muktidata, Mukunda. Please take shelter of him. How to take shelter of in Kali Yuga? Chant the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Okay, clear? Okay. Any other question? Prasad on 5. Yes, sir.
Yeah, seen now that we do.
Yeah.
We will not do for love. At least one round we can do love and then for the other.
By every round you can do that. So it doesn't mean that you have to shout. Not like you chat audibly. You chat audibly. What is that? You just chat. You have to just chat audibly. That's it. You just chant audibly. It should be audible. The mantra should be audible. That much if you chant, that is sufficient. Right? Because the problem is that in Kali Yuga, if you don't do loud, if you don't hear what you are chanting, your mind will go for shopping. Why one round? Every round you should do like that. You should try. You should try. The point is, if you don't hear what you chant, you will not be able to concentrate. That's a very simple thing. So at least you should chant loud enough to hear your own voice. So if you do like that, then you will be able to concentrate. Otherwise, mind will go all over the place. So try. One round is good, but you can make 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, 3 to 4 like that. Okay.
Just example, like together we can chant or maybe
Yeah.
there is a group.
Group chanting.
They can also listen and
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Any other question? Okay. Some hand is there. Some hand is there. How to find the hand? I don't know how to find the hand.
Anybody online? Any questions, please?
Okay.
Hare Krishna. Anybody online? Any questions? Ah, yeah.
Hare Krishna. One more point for it. Prabhuji, after almost 10 years working on a project, building a hospital in Mayapur. Mayapur is the headquarters of Iskcon and it's the birthplace of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Around families are there.
More than 10,000 devotee families are
10,000
there.
devotees are staying in that area.
And also big number of villagers are there. More than 5 lakh villagers are there who are very, very poor.
There is a small presentation that please.
No, I'll just speak. That's great. Okay, great. So we are building a hospital which is about a 100-bed hospital. It's a charitable hospital. And the total budget for the hospital is about 60 crores. We have already completed the building. We are planning to open the building by end of this year. Mostly we are looking for CSR support through different companies. So if anybody has some contact with some different companies which can provide CSR, then you please talk to Prasadeshwar Prabhu and then please see if some sort of support can be given for the project. If anyone is inspired to individually contribute for the project also, then you can tell him and you can contribute for the project. That is also welcome. But our main focus is to see if we can get some CSR support for the project, because the project is it has got a lot of CSR support from different PSUs, banks, and also from different private companies. We already have a very good CSR portfolio. So it is a project with a proven track record of delivering the CSR assignments. And we are also having very professional documentation for fulfilling all the requirements of CSR. So if anyone has a contact, your friend or friend of your friend, or friend of your friend of your friend, or you yourself or some company owner who can give some CSR, whatever it is, so please make a consideration, and I am here, you can come and talk to me, or you can also always contact Prashadesha Prabhu and tell how you can help. Of course, individual contributions are also welcome. If you want to contribute, then you can also approach him. You can contribute through whatever you want to contribute. So this appeal also is given to all the great personalities in the Zoom. So please, if you can help this project, it will be great. It's a very, very noble project for serving Sri Mayapur Dham. The devotees there, the Dhammas is there, and many people who are coming there also, because we get many, many visitors also. In a day, we are getting more than 50,000 visitors. And during the festival time, we are getting lakhs and lakhs of visitors. So therefore, it's a very, very important service with this hospital project. So my humble request to you is that you please see how you can support. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Correct. Will,